Hi, I'm Nick Clements, co-founder of Magnify, and let's talk about checking accounts. Your goal with a checking account is to have it cost as little as possible, to eliminate or reduce the fees as much as possible. You need to have a strategy for each of the three big buckets, and those three buckets are your monthly fee, your ATM fee, and your overdraft fee, the silent killer. So avoiding a monthly fee is probably the easiest one to avoid, because you can figure out the right account when you set it up. And there are usually a couple of good options. One is there's a minimum deposit requirement. So for example, you always have to have $500 or more in your checking account. Just choose the amount you know you can have, and then just make sure you choose the account that is right for you. Second way, most banks will waive fees if you have a direct deposit every month going into your account. So if that's something that you can sign up for, that could be another great option. But visit MagnifyMoney.com's checking account section, and you can figure out based upon how much you have and whether or not you have a direct deposit, you can get the right bank account to avoid that fee. The reality is when you go use another bank's ATM, there are two charges. Your bank charges you for using another bank's ATM, and that other bank charges you. So those fees can add up quickly. Simplest way, just choose a bank where the ATMs are near where you live. So there are different types of overdraft processes depending upon how you make the transaction. And there are basically four buckets of transactions. Bucket number one is you use your ATM card and you use it to take cash out of an ATM. The second is you use your plastic ATM card, but you use it as a debit card in the store to make a purchase. The third, you've written a check to someone and that check comes to the bank and it's time to get the money. And then the fourth is a recurring transaction. You signed up for a gym membership and every month they come and grab the money. And there are different treatments depending upon those. In a really simple way, if there's plastic, you have the ability to opt out of overdraft and all fees. If there's no plastic, it gets a bit more complicated, but if you sign up for overdraft protection, you can significantly reduce the fees that you pay. You really need to ask yourself, why do I go overdraft? Now, if you're just a sloppy payer and every now and again, once or twice during a year, you make a mistake, but you have the money, the best option is to link your savings account. Then for a low nominal fee, the bank will just move money from your savings account to your checking account, and that's the best way to deal with it. If, however, you go overdraft because by the time month end reaches, you're actually a little bit short and you need to borrow money, then the cheapest way to do that is with a line of credit. Don't link a credit card. Please don't link a credit card. Link a line of credit, and to find banks that offer a line of credit for overdraft protection, visit the MagnifyMoney.com checking account page and you can see the banks that offer you. That can save you hundreds of dollars over the year. Quite simply, it's a bank with no branches. And the way that you get your banking done, you'll do it on the phone, you'll do it online, or you do it through your mobile app. It's that simple. Actually, it's like comparing Amazon to Barnes & Noble, which leads into why can an online bank be cheaper than a bank with lots and lots of branches? It's the same reason Amazon can be cheaper than Barnes & Noble with lots and lots of bookstores. With less cost, more value can be given to you. If you visit the MagnifyMoney.com checking account page and look at some of those online accounts, you'll see that in each one of the three buckets of fees we talked about, they have no fees or non-existent fees. So you can find today an online bank where there's no minimum deposit requirement and no monthly fee. You can find an online bank which not only doesn't charge you ATM fees, but reimburses you for using ATMs of other banks. And you can find online banks that have no overdraft fees, or the ones that do, very, very low cost. So if you're looking for the best value and convenience, online banks have finally found their day in the sun.